All of you are going to help each other get better deals if everyone is negotiating.
So I know a lot of physicians you work with, they're coming from other jobs, right? And I know sometimes they'll ask you like, how can they potentially get out because they had a bad exit strategy? What like percentage of physicians do you see like did no negotiation with that first contract? And how important is it to actually negotiate the first contract?
My guess is that maybe 1 in 5, 1 in 10 actually negotiate the first contract. And let's define like what it means to negotiate. Like negotiating is not just checking the MGMA compensation data and seeing if it's about reasonable. That's not enough. Like that is not enough. If you learn anything from me from this podcast or anything that I have on Instagram or like my website, is not just looking at MGMA compensation data and stopping. Okay. I see that as a huge pitfall. Physicians think that they have evaluated their contract, but all they've looked at is compensation. Obligations is clear, is unclear, is vague, and then the leverage and exit strategy is just completely unknown. That's a big misconception. But actually negotiating, asking for something other than another 10K in signing bonus, maybe 1 in 5, 1 in 10. And we need to bump those numbers up. Look, every physician should negotiate their first contract, enforce their first contract, and negotiate every renewal, every new contract thereafter. All of you are going to help each other get better deals if everyone is negotiating. And there's so many like low-hanging fruit things to negotiate for. Asking for more reasonable non-compete, carving out something that helps you exit with dignity, keeps your family in the same home and all of that. Super reasonable, right?
Even like work hours.
Yeah, work hours is a great place to negotiate. Like if you're a psychiatrist, for example, your contract really should tell you how many patient contact hours you have. If that's fuzzy, if your contract could be 30 or 40, then how are you going to evaluate whether the compensation is good or bad? It might be good for 30 patient contact hours. It might be terrible for 40 patient contact hours, right?